everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about reacting to different driving situations. I will specifically be telling you how to react to driving situations in this easy driving lesson. Now, this driving lesson is meant for beginner drivers, but any driver will benefit from hearing these things because these situations never stop happening to drivers. If you've been driving for 50 years, you're still going to encounter these situations. So it should be a good refresher for everybody and a good learning experience for beginner drivers. Let's get right into the video. I've chosen 6 specific situations that the majority of drivers don't know how to react to on average, okay? So these are the situations that I believe drivers could use the most work with on average. That's why I chose them. Situation number 1 is bad weather. Now this includes ice, snow, rain, hail, dirt roads, fog. It doesn't matter. Any bad weather or bad driving situation, okay? If you encounter bad weather, slow down, increase your following distance, and make all of your maneuvers smoother, okay? So it's very, very simple. Slow down the car. Decrease your speed, okay? Very simple. Increase your following distance, so stay following further back. And then you also want to make all of your maneuvers smoother. So if you're turning right or left, make sure everything is just smoother. Don't do anything aggressive or hasty. Make everything smooth, okay? Smooth like peanut butter. That's what I like to say, okay? Number 2, because I love my peanut butter sandwiches, my peanut butter and jam, oh, my peanut butter and Nutella. Sorry, side note, but I love those sandwiches. They're my favorite. Anyways, moving forward to situation number 2. Dark driving situations. Let's say you encounter a dark situation. So the first one is regular darkness. If it starts getting dark outside, turn on your headlights before it gets dark. Don't wait until it's dark. Turn on your headlights before it gets dark, okay? The second one is extreme darkness. If you're driving on a road where there's no street lights and it's dark out, turn on your high beams, okay? The only stipulation is that when someone's approaching your vehicle in the oncoming lane of traffic, you have to turn your high beams off and stick to your regular headlights. Then you can turn them back on as soon as you're not gonna be blinding the person that's in the oncoming lane of traffic, okay? Situation number 3 is someone swerves out in front of you. This happens all the time. It happens to me at least once or twice a year. And I can imagine it happens to drivers who drive even more often or longer distances even more. And in certain cities, certain countries, certain places, it happens even more often, okay? So I feel like I'm pretty lucky to have it happen to me once or twice a year. If someone swerves out in front of you, brake hard, and I recommend that you honk as well, okay? So if someone literally just starts swerving in front of you, brake as hard as you can and honk your horn. The only thing is that you are putting yourself at an increased risk of being rear-ended or being hit from behind you, right? But hopefully the person behind you isn't following too closely and they can brake on time as well. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to hit the person in front of you that swerved in front of you. So brake hard and honk your horn. Don't be afraid to honk. You're just letting them know. Maybe they didn't see you there. So you're just letting them know, listen, I'm here. Very simple, okay? Number 4 is if you encounter ice. Okay, if you encounter ice, a lot of people slam their brakes. Nope, not a good idea. Your ABS is going to kick in, which causes you to have less control than if your ABS doesn't kick in and you're just driving at a slower speed, okay? It's even worse if your car doesn't have ABS and it starts to skid. Then you're gonna lose control. But what I recommend that you do to avoid all of those situations is ease off your gas pedal. So take your foot, I don't wanna say ease off, take your foot off the gas pedal, hover over the brake, so you're not actually pushing the brake down, but you're hovering over it, you're ready to brake, and get 2 hands on the steering wheel, get a good grip of that steering wheel. It will help you maintain as much control as possible as you drive over that ice, and hopefully you get through the ice and you get to regular dry roads or non-icy roads once again momentarily, okay? You want to maintain control on the ice and then get back to regular roads. Number 5 is a yellow light. Try to come to a complete stop. Try to brake and come to a complete stop. As long as you don't have to slam your brakes, right? You want to avoid slamming your brakes, and you want to anticipate the yellow light. In most cities and locations, you're going to get like a signal where it's going to tell you how many seconds are left until the yellow light turns on, till the light turns from green to yellow. So you want to anticipate the yellow light and plan accordingly, but don't floor it through the light. Don't slam, try not to slam your brakes if you can avoid it. You want to try and be able to just brake normally as you encounter the intersection and stop before you get to the line of the intersection. Stop at the right spot or earlier. Don't stop too far into the intersection. Don't stop into the intersection at all, for that matter. Last but not least is situation number 6, which is someone's drifting towards you. If someone is drifting towards you, so their car is slowly coming closer to yours, honk your horn, hold your horn down, okay? I don't encourage you to brake automatically, because if you brake and they brake and they're still drifting towards you, you're gonna hit each other. So I encourage people to just get off the gas, okay? And hold your horn down, and hopefully they drift away. But at least if they're drifting towards you, you now have the opportunity to either brake or accelerate. Okay, so you want to have both of those options open, braking or accelerating, and that's why I encourage people to just ease off the gas and hold your horn down. Hopefully they hear your horn and they see you there and they start going back into their lane, okay? But you can only hope for the best and do whatever you can, and you know, anything can happen. You're just trying to have a likely scenario of the best possible outcome, okay? You're trying to make it more likely to have the best possible outcome at the end of the driving situation. That's it. That is how to react to driving situations that I consider to be fairly regular and at the same time somewhat dangerous, and how to react to them. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.